Good morning, everyone. Christine here at Chippewa Creek Farm. I thought on this beautiful sunny frosty morning I would kind of take you through what we do to winterize for our quail. I get a lot of questions about hatching quail in the fall, about how we keep them for the winter, and I think this might give you a better idea of what exactly they need to be productive. So join me. So this is our quail coop. Normally in the summertime, we have some boards up here for shade, and up here right now we have some chickens in that side, but normally it's for quail as well. The quail can both have access to the center, so they can both go inside if they need to. For the winter, we take down those boards and we put up vapor barrier plastic. This helps keep it a lot warmer in the quail hut. As well, you have the roof vents here, and we have another roof vent on the other side as well. So that provides enough ventilation for the quail. I'm not sure about other poultry, but there are also some cracks in the doors and stuff. It is not airtight. We do let the air flow. Last year when we moved to the country, we found that the plastic, the kittens are out here being silly this morning, enjoying the sunshine. We found that the plastic blew off quite a bit. This is originally something we had when we lived in town. So what we did this year is my husband just cut some strips of old plywood from the front parts we had, and we put that on the other side of the plastic to hopefully prevent it from blowing off in all the wind that we get here. So that's what we do to the outside of the coop to winterize. Let's head inside. Good morning, everyone. So the other thing we do to winterize is I usually pare down our quail numbers. So we did this year as well, because I knew that we were going to be hatching out some other little ones. We have been getting frost at night. It's been going down close to 0, if not to 0 at nighttime. And these guys are doing so great. I turned a heat lamp on for them, so it is a bit warmer in here than it is outside. The sun really warms it up in the daytime. Ugh, they're so poopy. And I gave them lots of straw down here. Good morning. Even the little ones, they seem to be doing okay. So we did lose one, but I mean, sometimes you just lose one for no reason. Hi, good morning. I'll come out here and clean you guys later. So they are doing so good. They've been out here for a few nights now, and they're wonderful. We still are grinding their feed so that it's easier for them to eat. They can take in a lot of calories. I'm making sure that they have fresh, warm water twice a day, every day. That's a real slog in this cold weather, but it helps keep them warm and helps them put on as much chub as quail will put on. Hey, little guy. These guys down here, as you can see, we've been feeding squash. So I don't normally feed squash when they are laying, when we're selling their eggs for hatching, because the squash makes their eggshells a little bit softer. But going into the fall, I like to give them a lot of extra nutrition that they don't, that's new to them, a lot of vitamin C on top of their regular grains. So we do let them have access to squash, and we're just eating their eggs this time of year. So the thickness of the eggshell doesn't really bother us. We have an extra feeder here. Eventually what will happen is these little chicks will go into the center part. I'll put the heat lamp in there, and we will close this door. All the adults will stay out here. It's perfectly warm for the adults. They will get thawed water twice a day, or a heated water, and then food. And this is our middle section. Let me just make sure nobody's gonna fly out. They like to fly when they're in here. Right now we have their summer feed bucket because when you have a lot of quail, they just need constant access to food to continue to lay and grow. We have their summer waterer here, which I will either put a heater in, or we will get them a heated waterer. I'm not sure yet. I don't think these little cups are gonna be good for the winter time. May just go back to ground waters and replace them twice a day and thaw them in between too. We'll see. Eventually the babies will be in here, the doors will be shut, The heat lamp will be on, and they'll have a heat plate. So that's when they get to have this bigger space. And that is probably where they're going to spend a lot of the colder time. We have one more batch of babies coming as well, so they will join them in here. My nephew and my son are going to scoop out all of the bedding from the entire coop. We are going to line it with a really thick layer of straw on the bottom, and then we will continue to add wood chips on top of that for insulation and for them to burrow in, which also really helps with the cold. The biggest thing for these guys is just to make sure that they keep the weight on. So we feed constantly, and we make sure their feed is always full through the winter months. They do eat more, but it keeps them nice and healthy. And the more weight, you can't come out, bud, the more weight they have on them, the more likely they are to survive the winter. So these guys are, there's also another door there where the bantam chickens can get into this space as well. They have an indoor space, so that door will also be shut when the babies are in here, just to make sure that the babies are staying warm enough. These are our bantams. I'm going to let them out for a little bit this morning. They only come out when we are down here doing chores, and they actually don't love being out either. They will come out and they'll scratch around a little bit. The cats are super good with them, so I don't have to worry about the cats. We've pretty much trained the cats that these are friends, not food. Good morning, everyone. We call them the cheeses because my daughter named them all after cheese. So there's Gouda, the boy is cheddar, mozzarella, Blue is back there, and that's Brie. So they will also get their pens scooped out. As you can see, we've been bringing them a lot of greenery and everything because they don't have a space where they can free range yet safely. We need to make sure that they have a fence on them and that that fence gets covered so that they don't fall victim to any owls or raccoons or anything like that. So for the cheeses, that's what we call them again. They are going to probably spend the winter in this side of the quail coop. Next year, when we get the goats into their new goat house, this chicken coop will become the cheeses chicken coop, or it will become our quail brooder. We're working on getting the cheeses their own outside run. Oh, don't do it, kitten. As you can see, the birds are well versed in how to fend off the cats. The cats really just like going in and eating their squash and eating the leftover like chicken food that they scratch out. So it's not like the cats want to attack them or anything. They're all pretty good. Oh, Cheddar, you gonna get his tail? No, sometimes Cheddar will go for the cat's tail, and that's pretty funny. Oh yes, so that's the other thing about these bantams is they fly. So they do need a lid on, like I was saying before. My husband came down and interrupted me. He does not want to be on videos, but he will be one day. What I was saying before is that they do need mittens. Hey, psst. They need a roof on so they don't fly out, so nothing flies in, so nothing climbs in. So we're working on getting them a run. We have the laying hens behind. Oh, silly chickens. All right. Time to corral these guys back in. But I hope that helps you with winterizing your chicken coops. If you have any questions, we do also have heated waterers that will be going in for the chickens this year as well. But that's our first year that we've ever used a heated waterer. We're going to have to wait and see how that works for us here. We are in Southern Ontario, so we don't get super, super cold, but we do have a few months of really nasty weather. And it can get down to minus 20 every once in a while. Minus 10 is normal. Mittens. Oh, Mittens. Yep. Cheddar knows how to protect his ladies. He's not messing around. I wouldn't go in there if I were you, Mittens. Hey boy. All right, well, I'm going to have to break up a chicken fight here. But I hope you all have a great day. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully we'll be posting some more tips and tricks as we go along. Oh, now I have to catch Gouda.